Hey everybody, this is our home version of a Bartlett lesson. Today we're going to talk about making ice sculptures. Use sort of a non-traditional way of making ice sculptures using various containers and balloons. So here's an example of a very simple one. It's just a balloon filled with some water and a couple drops of blue food coloring. What you need to make these sculptures are water, food coloring, and some containers. Cups, solo cups, Tupperware containers, plastic bowls, and some balloons. The balloons obviously will make your spheres in conjunction with these plastic bowls. We fill the balloons up with water and put them in the bowl and put the bowl in the freezer. You're also going to need some food coloring. You can do them without food coloring, but the colors do add nice kind of magical kind of appearance to them. So these were frozen overnight. They should pop right out after they heat up a little bit. And these could be added, to your other sculpture. You could kind of stack them on top of each other and they'll refreeze together. If you're really careful, you can get them to freeze onto the sides. If you hold it there and press firmly for a minute or so at least, and it will sort of refreeze together and it will stick on the sides. The balloons we fill with a few drops of food coloring. Right, you can mix the colors, use your color theory, kind of figure out what colors are going to get what. Here at the sink now, I'm going to add some food coloring to the balloon before I add the water. And I'm going to mix red and yellow together, and that'll get me orange. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3 drops of the yellow and 1 drop of red. You can vary that a little bit, 2 and 2 of each. I usually pour a little bit of water in the balloon first, just to kind of get some weight there. And I take and put the balloon right over the top of the faucet, like so. And I kind of hold it with 2 fingers. I have a bowl underneath. Right, the balloon's going to fill up with water and land inside the bowl. And I'm going to keep it in the bowl and put it into the freezer. You don't want to fill it up too much. And they do pop sometimes, so be careful. You might get a little wet around your sink, but that's why we do it in the kitchen. So that looks about right. I think probably quart and a half of water or so. Let the air out of the balloon, and then you tie it by wrapping 2 fingers around the balloon like so, and then push it through the middle part of your 2 fingers and pull it through the other side. Okay, just like tying any kind of knot. Then I usually put the tied end on the bottom, so you get a nice sort of round surface on the top, and the bottom comes a little flatter. And then this whole thing, we bring it over to our freezer, right? And you put it inside the freezer. Now I put this one in yesterday, so that one's frozen solid. And I have all these other little parts that I have to use to make some sculptures. So for the containers, like a purple, 1 drop of red, 2 drops of blue. And this is the best way to fill up containers. You don't want to put 3 or 4 drops of food coloring into one of these little cups. It won't freeze right, and you'll end up having issues. So do some 4 drops of yellow, and like 1 drop of green. Okay, so to build one of these outside, that's where the gloves kind of come in handy when it's colder. You can make larger ones if you have room in your freezer. This one, again, the balloon is still around this one, so I can sort of break the balloon, peel it apart. Now, in order to get the next one to stay on top of this, it's easier to flatten it out a little bit. I use a cheese grater. And make a little flat surface there. Put a little bit of the ice shavings there. Maybe just a little bit of water. The shaved ice makes like a glue, and I can stick something else to it. So, go in here. So again, I need something a little sharp just to start the balloon to come off. A few drops. Now I can press that flat side on the flat side. So right now it's kind of looking like a snowman, which you could do. You can make it a nice person. And maybe just add a few more parts here and there. Put a little hat back on them. Pouring a little bit of water on the whole thing. Help freeze it all together. And voila! We've made an ice sculpture. This is your assignment, is to make some ice sculptures. I'd like to see them photographed when they're done and posted to our website. You can email us and we'll put them on the website. Have some fun. Be creative. Do some large elaborate ones like this, or just small little ones, little spheres. Put them out in the sun. Document them as they melt. You can take time lapse of these things, take a picture of it every half hour or so, and then you can put all those pictures into a little video. So send us all your pics and be safe, have fun.